Salutations everybody, it is Maddie here today talking about some BioShock. Now if you've been living under a rock then you may not know it, but BioShock the Collection was recently announced coming to the PS4, Xbox One, and PC on September 13th of this year. And it's all the BioShock games remastered in 1080p, running at 60 frames per second with all the DLC, some updated assets and all that type of stuff, a true remaster apparently. And it's pretty exciting stuff. As a BioShock fan myself, it's one of my favorite gaming series and I absolutely can't wait to dive back into this universe. And I wanted to talk about the potential of a BioShock 3. Yes, that's what it'd be called because we have a BioShock 1, 2, Infinite, so the next entry would naturally be a 3, or at least that's what the placeholder title will be until we get a brand new BioShock game. Now, chances are it won't even be BioShock 3, it'll probably be a reboot or a brand new entry in the series that starts the whole series over, considering that Ken Levine and his team wrapped up this game series perfectly when it came to the Burial at Sea DLC for BioShock Infinite. But why do I think that a BioShock 3 is nearby and inevitable? Well, first off, we have the collection, okay? It's trying to catch people up on the game. I think that's more of a supporting evidence to the rest of the information I'm going to present than anything, but it's obvious that they're going to be doing something with this franchise if they're trying to catch people up, mainly because this game has leaked time and time and time again, and now they have finally decided to reveal it. So likely they had some type of marketing schedule in the works. They had to go by a certain type of schedule, and I imagine that's why they held back and announced it now. They opened up a Twitter account, and honestly, I don't know a single developer who's ever opened a Twitter account for a game series just to promote a remaster collection. To me, that doesn't make sense, and I think the 2K Twitter would have done just fine if that's exactly what their plans only were. So it sounds like there's more happening with BioShock. And why do I think that? Well, because the Take-Two boss said that BioShock is a permanent franchise, that there in itself basically guarantees that at some point down the line, we are going to be seeing a new BioShock game, which is super exciting because I have wanted to cover BioShock on my channel for a very long time, and I actually used to. With BioShock Infinite, I made a handful of videos that were actually pretty well received, and so I'm just looking to make some more BioShock videos, man. But also, on top of that, the Take-Two boss said that he believes that there are many untold stories left in the BioShock universe and that they look forward to exploring the next BioShock experience. So right then and there, that in alone in itself is saying, along with the supporting evidence of the collection, of the Twitter opening up, the permanent franchise, there are many untold stories, looking forward to exploring the next BioShock experience, it's obviously coming soon. Now, when is soon? I can only guess at that. My prediction, next year. I'm just gonna go with that because I think it would be cool if they had the collection come out this year, let people play it, let people catch up on it, because there's so many games in the fall that maybe they'll play it early 2017, and then around spring do a little pre-announcement saying that you're gonna show more at E3 and then have it released in the fall, because that seems to be the trend with a lot of games, is to announce them and release them in a short span of time. Thank you for that, Fallout 4. But yeah, I just really wanted to talk about BioShock 3 because I'm so looking forward to getting back into BioShock. I've played these games so much, probably not as much as Lone because he's just been going ape shit about this game, and I can't wait personally. If you guys want to know my personal favorite, it's really hard to pick because they're all just equal in my eyes because they're brilliant in so many ways, but personally I'd have to go with Infinite, mainly because that game just blew my mind in so many ways, and then the DLC is probably better than any other experience I've had in the BioShock games because it is just a complete story. And honestly, if you want my opinion on whether or not you should pick up this collection, I'm telling you, you should probably do it if you haven't played BioShock. It is such a highly touted series for good reason. These stories are brilliant, and if you're a Fallout fan, which I know a lot of you guys out there are naturally, yeah, this series is right up your alley. Thanks to the aesthetics, the universe, the atmosphere, it all just kind of has a Fallout vibe to it. It's a dystopia, it has some of the old-fashioned music, and both games are atmospherically driven, which helps out quite a bit. So normally I wouldn't tell you to pre-order a game before it comes out, but since these games have been out in the wild for a while now, I can confidently say that they're very freaking good games, and you should definitely look into picking them up. But I just wanted to talk a little bit about BioShock 3 because I plan on making BioShock a part of my channel coverage as that game eventually reveals itself, but I wanted to talk a little bit about that today and get your thoughts on it in the comments down below. I was trying a little content variety here with the Lego video. Now BioShock 3, how do you guys like it? Let me know down below. Other than that, follow me on Twitter, like me on Facebook. The links are as always in the description. Check out sugarbomb.com, the place by Bethesda fans for Bethesda fans. Other than that, stay sexy, stay active. I love you all. Peace.